We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Adam Clemens gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now in the box, Victor Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Here we go, guys.
First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Batting second.
Into the box, Ferrar Encarnacion. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. A ball and a strike.
Hey, grounder right here.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
No runner, no runner.
Here now is Rafael Devers. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Next up for Detroit, Jake Rogers. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
No, that's low.
Clemens has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Next for the Tigers, Billy McKinney, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. fouled away. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Billy McKinney is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Batting fifth.
Standing in now, Zach Green.
Zach Green.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. It remains 1-0.
Let's play ball. 3.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, number 19, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Gets dirty and gloves it. What a play!
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Digging in, Isan Diaz. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth. So digging in now, Victor Reyes. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Right here.
Stepping in now, Ferrar Encarnacion. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Encarnacion is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Mine.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Ready now, Rafael Devers.
Now batting, third baseman.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Devers.
Ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In there, 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
2 balls and a strike to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Devers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Jays lead it 1-0.
Let's play ball. 3.
Hey, no outs here.
At the
Nobody
plate,
on.
Billy McKinney. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Billy.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Guys.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a fast start, currently 2nd in the American League here in the month of April. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Green. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is low, ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey!
Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Ball 1.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Herrera, playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 1st round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now, number 19,
Yeah.
as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Easy out. Place it
No
first.
runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Tigers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Play ball. 3. He's out.
Now at the plate, Isan Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Here we go.
Not much you're going to
Let's
do
go.
with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Ball.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Victor Reyes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Gerard Encarnacion.
Now batting.
Third trip to the
Right
plate
fielder.
for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Encarnacion.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably
0-1
shouldn't
down.
have. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a
Hey,
swing
no
at
runner.
it.
You did,
That
you
gets down, and the inning continues.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle.
Now batting.
This is one that
Third
struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Off the plate. Ball 1.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-2 now. 2 out with the man at first.
down now. Here we go.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They still trail 1-0.
Let's play ball. Out. 3.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jake Rogers. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. One and two to the Tigers catcher. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Billy.
On its way is pitch number 75. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hayes is there. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Zach Green. He got
Up
called
next to
out
the
on
Tigers,
strikes his last time
the first
through.
baseman.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Now back.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up.
Oh, look at the diving stop. He beat it out.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0.
Play ball. Out. 3. All right.
Digging in to try it again, Isan Diaz. No hits to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in once again,
Now
Victor
back.
Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Reyes.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Ball.
And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit to short. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Pirar Encarnacion. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Encarnacion.
This is line to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Jenkins.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. Rafael Devers the next to bat as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
John Mize trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
John Mize.
Let's play ball. You're out. He's out. 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 3. You're out.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adam Clemens earns win number 4 on the season. Casey Mize takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Austin Adams earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes.